everything is just perfect in my life. I've got the perfect partner, everything. Abraham's just came into my life only in the last few months as well. Must have just came over to Australia in the last 3 months. And as I started reading all the books, I just realised everything, that my life is just perfect, and now I'm deliberately creating everything, and everything is just perfect. We've got so much abundance at the moment, everything just keeps coming. And I want to tell all my friends about this, and as soon as I tell my friends about it, this is where, like, I feel the allowing is going really well, and everything, like, the evidence is there. I'm on the cruise ship, I'm in the suite, I'm with my family, I'm just like, wow. But as soon as I tell my friends about it, that's where I get a bit resistant, because the abundance, I'll say, well, where do you get all this money? Where do you get everything? And, like, for example, just the other day, we checked out of the hotel, and I was supposed to pay extra surcharges. If I just concentrate on myself fully, I look at the abundance and I'm like, I'm so happy. I'm like, we didn't get charged for it. We checked out and it was fine. And if I just focus purely on myself, it's fine. But as soon as my friends go, well, where do you get your money? I'll give them examples. I'll say, well, the other day we checked out of the hotel. They didn't charge us all the extra surcharges. And I say, are you sure? There's nothing else? And they go, no. And I walk away and I'm like, okay, that's the universe doing it. But then I'm telling my friends this and I feel how I'm getting all this abundance and everything. It's not right for them how I'm getting it. It might appear like fraud or I don't know. But to me, if I just focus on myself, it's great. It just keeps coming to me. So I'm confused.
So when your friends see you thriving, they're pretty certain that there's something tricky going on.
Yeah, they just can't understand how me and my partner keep getting everything. We just get everything.
Well, you have two choices. Three, really, but we'll speak to two first. You can thrive anyway, or you can stop thriving to please them. Or you can, well, that's pretty much it. The thing that's interesting, and this is a discussion that we are eager to have, is that we talk about alignment. For a while we called this gathering the science of deliberate creation, but you got carried away. You got too in your head about it. And so we began calling it the art of allowing, because we wanted you to integrate your emotions into the understanding. We wanted you to feel your way to alignment. We wanted you to know that the better you feel, the less resistance there is, and the less resistance there is, then the more that you want can flow easily to you. And so everything is about vibration, and the maintenance or control of your vibration or your point of attraction, or what we are calling your grid, is about everything. So when you think in terms of your own experience, you're a teacher. You want to uplift. You want people to know what you know. You want them to feel as good as you're feeling. And that's what makes you reach out to them. But you want to be certain that you're on stable footing before you reach out. Make sure that you're in a place where you're ready for their instability. Because when you come together as humans in conversation, you're merging vibrations, and whatever vibration is dominant is most likely going to be supreme in the midst of the conversation that you're having. So you want to do some pre-paving. You want to get into, in fact, if you get into that general place of well-being, then you'll be inspired to say the right thing at the right time. What this conversation really brings to the forefront of the conversation, the words that you just offered to us, is that it's really tempting to try to fill in your own grid. It's really tempting to, for example, as you have someone that you know would like to be more prosperous, and you've discovered a way that certainly is working for you. So you want to explain how it is working for you, and in the process of explaining, they bring their doubt and their lack of belief. They bring their negative attention to the subject, and then unless you're really stable, then you notice their doubt. And as soon as you notice their doubt, that doubt becomes active in you. So now you're not standing in all of your power. You're not standing in all of your clarity. You're still riding the wave of what you had before, and the money that's flowing into your grid is still flowing because there was some momentum to it. But you just began another kind of momentum by trying to talk somebody into understanding something that they're not quite ready to understand. So your energy, your vibration takes a little bit of a dip, and then that discomfort really is what you're expressing here to us more than anything else. It's your awareness that you're trying to explain something, but then you get confused and you can't really explain it, and you're trying to point out the examples. And that always means when you find yourself trying too hard to explain something to someone, it always means their vibration got the better of you, and you return to a vibration that you used to have. You see, once you accomplish a vibration, people sometimes say, well, I need to go have some clearing process, or I need to get rid of all of these negative beliefs. And we say, once a thought is thought, it's always there. You will never rid yourself of anything that you've ever thought, but the thought can be dormant rather than active. So those things that you used to think have the potential of becoming active again. And when you're talking to someone in whom they are already still active, there is a strong probability that it's going to activate that same doubtful vibration within you again. And so that's the discussion that we really want to have, because your friends are going to thrive by the clarity of your example, or they're not. But you can't do anything other than provide a very clear example to them. And if they want to thrive and they want to use you as the example of thriving, then they will have the benefit of someone up close. But it is our promise to you, you can't thrive enough to make everyone thrive, because some of them are just not in the vicinity of thriving, you see. So did we say be selfish? Yeah. We're saying be selfish enough to care about the maintenance of your vibration first. So let's say that you know you're going to spend some time with someone and you would really like to be uplifting in nature for them. We would recommend that you get as general as you can be, that you step back into your well-being, into the stability of your well-being, for this reason. If you are thriving in an obvious, overt way, in front of someone who seeks that same thriving, but who is not thriving, your thriving will activate within them their lack of thriving. Because every subject is really two subjects. It's like a long stick. What is wanted is on one end of the stick, and the absence of what is wanted is on the other end of the stick. So when you present your thriving self to someone who also seeks that, but who has not discovered the path to it yet, then you activate within them, or what is activated within them by their attention to you is the other end of that. And now you are not as stable. Are you following? Have any of you had any experience like this? So what do you do about it? Do you cease thriving? No. But you can go general in your thriving. You can step back into the generalness of it. Because when you step back into the generalness of it, the general thriving is something that they can easily access also. So you speak about what a beautiful day it is. Or you speak about how good you felt when you got up today. Or you talk about the good night's sleep that you got. Or you talk about really how happy you've been feeling lately. Or you talk about something really good that you ate lately, or some really wonderful run somewhere that you experienced. You talk about things that they acknowledge that they have access to, that is still at that same high vibrational frequency. It's just less detailed, and it does not fan the flames of their discord or their discomfort in such a way, you see. And so what happens then is that you are standing in front of them as this thriving being, but you are not activating within them their struggle as much, and therefore they're not introducing their struggle to you as much. And from that point of view, now they'll be, if they are then standing in a more allowing place, they will of their own accord begin to witness the details of your thriving, and the universe will provide for you. Just like water flows downhill, the perfect opportunity for you to express what you know. Timing is everything, you see. Timing, have you heard that before? Timing is everything. And what timing, the timing that we're talking about is meeting up with someone in a vibrational vicinity that doesn't fling them off into the bushes, or doesn't drag you off into their bushes too.